Hello, friends, my dear students. We would like to take the lecture. This is specifically the lectures are going to be start for a specific subjects. Dear friends, we will cover the various topics as per the law syllabus of the Mumbai University. Various subjects are there. This is an idea generated from my professor friends as well as some of the students. Why not? I will conduct lectures online for the students in the point of examination. Therefore, friends, what I would like to tell you specifically, we are going to, this is nothing but a teaching, what I am talking about, teaching, and the learning process is there. Learning process is there. Okay. Now, this is a process what we are going to study. Basically, teaching, the most of the professors are teach to the students right now, and the learning students are understanding the things. Understanding. Now, what is exactly understanding? You can say you are going to convince by the professors. Convince, okay. Now, but I would like to say, friends, teaching is nothing but I am not going to teach you anything, but it's basically I will try to make you understand the subject. And this is a procedure what I'm going to say, not going to convince to my student, but I would like to justify to my student, to the students, is a basic concept of my teaching. Basic concept of my teaching to the all students. Therefore, friends, we will find that last subject which is going to be concerned. It is finding a little bit difficult to the all students while giving the examination, writing the papers. It is always observed. जेव्हा तुम्ही पेपर लिहिता तेव्हा तुम्हाला असं ऑब्झर्व झालेलं आहे की लिहिणं फार कठीण आहे. परंतु माझ्या माहितीप्रमाणे लॉ हा सब्जेक्ट सगळ्यात सोपा सब्जेक्ट आहे. पण तो कशा प्रकारे तुम्हाला शिकवला जातो आणि तुम्ही कशा प्रकारे तो समजून घेता हे फार महत्वाचं आहे. तेव्हा फ्रेंड्स, basically when I am talking about this, now let us start our the first lecture with introduction lecture. What I can say, this is an introduction lecture I am going to give you on the subject which is concerned with the Mumbai University. Mumbai University ची concern हा subject आहे आणि तो subject आहे administrative law. Administrative law. Now, administrative law is a separate subject for the law students. Now, friend, administrative law is a subject which I am going to teach you. This is nothing but you always remember this is a, I am using the word mother. You know, friends, basically the Constitution of India, from where it is a basic base of our administration. Therefore, friend, I can say the Constitution is a mother of administrative law. Therefore, the administrative law came from the Constitution of India. Now, what is the basic thing is there? I would like to specifically mention to you, my dear friend, the Constitution law is a mother of administrative law. This is the basic thing. Therefore, friend, what exactly the administrative law that we will study later on in the various subjects right now. This is nothing but the law operates within the framework provided by the Constitution law. Whatever provisions, articles are there in the Constitution law, right now, friends, from that this particular administrative law is going to be concerned. Now, friends, apart from this, what I would like to say, both the things, like the Constitution law as well as administrative law, is nothing but it is a protection to the citizens' rights and ensure just governance. Protection to the citizen of India, I'm talking, and governance. This is the basic thing. These two things are there. Therefore, this is basically what I can say. The citizens whose rights are to be going to be protected. How that will be protected? With the help of the Indian Constitution, right, my friend. Whatever the rights and duties are concerned in the Constitution of India, that is going to be implemented. That is going to be administered by the administrative law. And therefore, friend, this is the basic aspect is there. Therefore, I can say this is the administration law is nothing but a branch of public law. Therefore, branch of public. Now, I know you, I told you about the citizen right now, friend. Citizen nothing but a public. Therefore, friend, this is a basically a public concern law is there, friend. And in this public concern, you will find that This is an organization, that is administrative law is dealing with the organization, power and functions of the administrative authorities and to control over their actions. It means that whenever the administrative law is concerned. Now this is a vast subject, friends. I will explain in the links. Okay, I'm going to tell you about these links. There are the various links. Nearly 8 lectures are going to be conducted. That the series of links will be there, friends. This is the first introduction what I'm giving to you, friends. I will not go much further more about this subject, but I would like to say very simply is there, administrative law is nothing but actually one definition. There's some I can say. In that sum, I'm just writing. Within that sum, you will understand what exactly the administrative law is there. This is nothing but administrative law. Administrative law is equal to plus accountability, accountability, accountability plus fairness, fairness in governance action, or you can say government action. In short, I would like to tell you, my dear friends, very simple, that administrative law is nothing but administrative law is nothing but it is made specifically for citizens whose rights are going to be protected, right? Rights to be protected with the help of with the help of with the help of what I can say with the help of there are the parts are there, that is what we are calling as the legislation plus executions, executive bodies are there, plus jurisdiction, judiciary aspect is concerned. Now this is execution is there right now. Whenever the legislation are going to pass any rules and regulation, the executive bodies are going to make the laws, rules and laws, and accordingly, if they are not fair in their work right now, friend, what I say, the fairness is not there. It is going to be controlled by the judiciary. This is a shortly I'm going to explain you, my dear friends, and herein further, what is the syllabus is there. I will go one by one. Let us study the topics later on series wise. And friends, after studying the series wise topic, I will cover the topic with every one lectures, one after one lectures, my dear friends. There are total 8 units are there that we are going to cover, my dear friends. Therefore, friend, this is the basic concept what I would like to tell you. And therefore, friends, you always remember the constitution which is made by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. That is nothing but a kept person, that is a citizen, single person, a common man, and at the center and written an entire constitution, which is nothing but it is going to protect the right of each and every citizen or each and every individual of the country. Now further, for the unit wise syllabus is there, Mumbai syllabus, that I will explain to you. First of all, we will study about Mumbai University syllabus, which is there for your law study. The first unit, introduction to administrative law. There are total 8 units are there, friends. We have to study one by one. Introduction to administrative law, first unit, define administrative law, explain its nature, scope, and importance. Discuss the growth and reason for the development of administrative law. Distinguish between administrative law and constitutional law. Discuss the sources of administrative law. There are some short notes under this particular unit. One, there are another rule of law, separation of powers, and delegated legislation, meaning and necessity, that we will study in details. Next unit is their number 2 unit, delegated legislation. Under this particular unit 2, there are the topics what is delegated legislation, discuss its necessity and types we are going to study. Then further, control over the delegated legislation, that is legislative control, judicial control, procedural control, that we will study. Write note on sub-delegation, this is also we are going to cover. Explain the advantages and disadvantages of delegated legislation, we will study it. Case laws are there, some Delhi Laws Act case 1951, A.K. Roy versus Union of India. Unit 3 is covered under the administrative adjudication. What is administrative adjudication? How does it differ from the judicial adjudication? Explain the need and growth of tribunals in India. Discuss the composition, powers, and functions of administrative tribunals. What are quasi-judicial bodies? We'll discuss with specific examples. Some case laws are there, aka Krapak versus Union of India, Indira Gandhi versus Raj Narayan. The further Unit 4 principle of natural justice, what we will study under this particular Unit 4, explain the meaning and importance of natural justice. नैसर्गिक न्याय जिसे हम कहते हैं. Discuss the two basic principles. Nemo judex in quasi su, that is, no one should be a judge in his own case. Audi alteram partem, here the other side. What are the exceptions to natural justice? We will study. Explain the rule against bias. Some case laws we are going to study. Reach versus Baldwin, Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India, and A.K. Krapak versus Union of India. This is already covered in the previous, will be covered in the previous unit. Now, Unit 5, judicial control of administrative action. What we are going to study under this, what are the grounds for judicial review of administrative actions? Explain the read jurisdiction under Article 32 to 26 of the Constitution. आर्टिकल 32 आणि 226 कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन प्रमाणे रेट संदर्भात कशा आहेत त्याबद्दल आपण बोलणार आहोत. त्याच्यानंतर त्याच्या रेट बद्दल शॉर्ट नोट्स आहेत. रेट ऑफ एबेस कॉर्पस, रेट ऑफ मॅन्डामस, रेट ऑफ सर्टिरिओरी, rate of prohibition, rate of quo warranto. These all 5 rates we are going to study. Then further distinguish between judicial review and administrative appeal. Discuss the concept of modified exercise of power. That is also we are going to study. Then for the next 6th unit will be there, liability of the state and public undertaking. What is the state and how the public undertaking will be there, that we will study details. Discuss the liability of the state for torts committed by its servants. Explain sovereign and non-sovereign functions. Write notes on contractual liability of the state. Discuss public corporation definition. We will study characteristic and control also there. A mechanism we will study. Case laws are there. Kasturi Lal versus state of UP. Nilavati Behra versus state of Orissa, that we will study. Next unit is there, friends. Unit A7, Ombudsman and the right to information. This is a newly added but very important, friends. What is the Lokpal and Lokayukt system? Explain its role. Discuss the Right to Information Act 2005, aims, objectives, and significance. Number 3, explain citizen charters and public grievance mechanism. 4, there are short notes, Central Vigilance Commission, that is CVC, Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI. This we will study. Then in Unit 8, miscellaneous, some short notes will be there. Administrative discretion and its control. Reasoned decisions, that is speaking orders are concerned. Promissory estoppels are we are going to study. Doctrine of legitimate expectation we will study. Principle of proportionality and fairness. Role of judiciary in welfare state, that is going to study. And finally, most likely questions, long answer questions are going to be asked. I would like to say that ताला अनेक चाबी सिर्फ एक. Discuss the growth, importance, and scope of the administrative law in India. Explain the principle of natural justice with relevant case laws. Number 3, what is the delegated legislation? Explain the controls over it. Number 4, discuss the rights available under the Indian Constitution. And number 5, explain the liability of the state for acts of its servants. Number 6, discuss the role of tribunals and judicial review in the administrative law. These are the 6 very important questions. Around this only the administration law is going to be studied. Now, friends, finally, I thanks to all of you giving best wishes. My dear friends, this is introduction lectures, but further lectures, please subscribe a link for the further series of lectures by paying rupees 699. This is going to cover the full syllabus of the Mumbai University. There will be nearly 8 lectures we are going to cover under this topic. It will be very benefited to you for your further knowledge as well as for your examination point of view. Therefore, friends, once again, I thanks to all of you. Thank you very much. Let us wait for the link. Link will be provided very soon online. Thank you very much for it.